Well, this is I have two tippy things, but they're both longer than normal, so I don't really know how to do this. But let's start with the magnetic frame, shall we? Y'all know I love magnetic frames, but I am not a fan of using them when I have applique because I'm so nervous about it moving. Well, a couple things happened to me this week. One is one of my favorite magnetic frames is unhappy right now, so I had to go back to a different magnetic frame, i.e. these ones from Dime, which I do like, I do like, but they just don't hold my fabric as secure. And
well, I think it's having the right tool for the job.
Exactly,
and
that's how I feel.
It's not necessarily the right tool for every job.
So I said, how can I improvise this frame so I feel better about using it for applique? Which, by the way, the month 3 Frosty block was done this way. Similar to this way. It was done in a Dime frame, even though it was applique. Well, y'all know I like sticky stuff, so of course I had to go into sticky stuff. And this is a 2-sided sticky. Now, this is really, when I put this on my frame, it's not going to come off. I'm going to reuse it until it's no good, and then I'm going to go get it off with glue, be gone or something. It will last longer. A lot of people don't like to put that on their frames. And I'm telling you, it does not hurt your magnetic frame at all. It does not. It will go, magnets will work just as strong. So then I said, well, for those people who don't want a more permanent solution, remember the old days when you used to double-side your tape like this? Whoops, Becky. Double-side your, remember when we would do that? Can you see that, Eddie? Yeah?
No.
That was that's an improvised lint roller when you're in the military.
It is an improvised roller, but it's also a way to make double-sided tape. Now, Danny said she'd never done this. You never rolled your tape like this?
I'm kidding.
Oh, good. All right, so watch this, guys.
And this actually makes sense on the magnetic hoop.
It makes a lot of sense on the magnetic hoop. You watch. I'm not done. I said, so first thing, in my case, I'm going to put stabilizer down. With Frosty, it is no stabilizer no additional stabilizer required because we used Kimball Bell Project batting, which does an awesome job. But let's say I have to put a cutaway down, okay? So now I'm looking at my frame, and I'm going to slide my cutaway down. Well, guess what I got? And I actually don't even need to use as much cutaway as I have here today. I'm going against the tape. Guess what's not going to move now?
The stabilizer's not going to move.
No. And then I'm going to take the fabric. And oh, my fabric's a little short. Like I know I'm going to center it and I don't have enough to go all the way in there. So what am I going to do? Because I don't want to make sure it doesn't move.
You're going to tape it down?
Would you spray baste at all?
I guess you could. I didn't. I just did this. But spray basting would be a good idea. Sure. Danny asked, well, could you do spray basting? And I said, sure. But look what I have now. Now, this was what really went, ah! Watch how easy this is to hoop up. Because it's not going to move here, right? So I'm going to pull it nice and tight over here, and I'm going to go. Guess what doesn't shimmy and shim? Guess what doesn't move all over the place?
We should probably do that from now on.
Guess what guess what doesn't move? My stabilizer, well, no, I just moved it.
You moved it, so everything's...
But look.
I like that.
I like it.
Come on, people!
Are we going to
like
do our
it.
next block like that?
But I would do I did month 3 this way, and I loved it. Cool. And what happens is, I always do a basting stitch as well. So, but if your Danny's method of spraying it would be fine. But I always baste too. So what am I doing? I'm attaching my fabric to my stabilizer. My stabilizer is attached to my hoop. It's attached enough so I can easily get it off, but it's not going to... When I have to tane out to move my bobbin around, I'm secure.
I like it.
I love it.
And it's just, and you can use any Kimberbell tape, 3M tape, painter's tape.
And the upside
my favorite for the frame is
and
this.
The upside to the Dime hoops is that there's no hoop burn.
No,
that's what's
look
nice
how
about,
little fabric I use.
But what's also, because you might look at that and say, that's an awful lot of prep work just to use a magnetic hoop.
Nope.
But if you're using a regular hoop,
I'm going to show you. Yeah. I'm doing number 2. Here's what I do for number 2. Oh, wait, I can reuse that. Right?
Yeah.
Watch what happens. Guess
Nice.
what's still there and still
The tape.
sticky?
Okay.
I've already prepped my frame, which is why I like this, because it's just neater. But I know some of you will be like, eh! But it doesn't affect the, and look how fast that is. And it's secure. I don't have to worry about it flopping.
And everything, but
it
like I
doesn't
said,
flop anymore.
I like that everything is flat. You're not cramming
Yes.
that fabric into the frame and curling the edges.
No,
It's all gonna be nice and flat.
and I happen to know I don't really have enough over there. Let's pretend it's even like this, guys. Let's pretend it's that short. Which happens on borders a lot.
Yep.
Come on, I was really, you'd stop making fun of me. And then,
No,
then this
I'm not. I think it's
I'm like,
great.
oh my gosh.
I like it.
It's ready to go. Of course, I
Yeah.
keep playing with it. But it really, look. It's, yeah.
Shake it.
Okay.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
That's what she said.
Okay. Well, anyway, that was my tip for getting more use out of your magnetic frames.
I'm loving it.
I like it.